So how do we look at that in terms of standard 75 micrograms per liter? But it doesn't mean that if we exceed that once, a water body is impaired or listed. We understand that those levels of phosphorus are going to vary over time. And so what we do to identify if there's a consistently high enough level of phosphorus that we think there's going to be a problem is we take a look at all of our data, and the requirement in that WISCOM document is that you have to have 6 samples. They're sampled around the middle of the month. That means we're not chasing storm events. We want kind of the general kind of representation of phosphorus coming down in the streams. And we sample that from May to September. From that data, at least 6 samples, we calculate a median, kind of like an average of that data. And what this means here is, here's the median, and then this represents the variance around that sample. So if we went out and we sampled 6 times, and we got 35 micrograms per liter, 35, 35, 36, 35. Those bars would be really, really skinny, right? But if we went and sampled and we got 10, 100, 20, 200, those bars would be really wide. And what this is saying is, we think that the average is here, but we're 90% confident that it's actually in between these 2 bars, right? That's part of the statistics here. So what's really important is paying attention to where that lower level is, because if our median, our average is here, and we're confident that it really lies in there, it tells us that we're clearly exceeding the standards. But if that's not the case, like in these 2 examples here, the median is above the standard, but it could be anywhere from up here to down there. It may exceed, but we're not confident about that. Same thing with this one. Looks like it's below, but it could be above. These are the sites where we want more data, right? Here we have enough information to make a listing determination. Here we do. Here we need more data. So if we go back and take a look at these, most of these readings are well below the criteria. A couple of high samples, we would expect that with high flow events.